All right, let's dive into something really cool today. Building a sophisticated crypto trading bot, but with a powerful AI copilot helping you every step of the way. Now, the big question on everyone's mind is, can an AI actually code a bot that makes you money? Well, we're about to find out.
So yeah, let's just cut right to the chase, right? Can you actually use an AI to code a profitable crypto bot for you? I mean, is it really that simple?
The short answer? Yes, absolutely. But, and this is a huge but, it's not what you're probably picturing. You don't just tell an AI to make money and walk away. The real secret here, the real magic, is in a brand new kind of partnership between you and the AI. And we're going to break down exactly how that works.
Okay, so first things first, let's look at the toolkit that makes all this possible. I want you to think of it like a high-tech car factory, and we're about to build a serious trading machine. So here are the key parts on our assembly line. First up, you've got freqtrade. This is your chassis. It's the solid, reliable, open-source framework that the entire bot is built on. Then you've got your AI mechanic, something like qwen. This is the large language model that literally writes and fixes the code for you whenever you ask. And then the really exciting part, freqai. This is the AI brain. This is what gives your bot the power to actually predict what the market's going to do, not just react to what it's already done. Okay, so we've got our tools ready to go. How do we actually start building this thing? Let's see how we can use our AI mechanic to put together the bot's first bit of trading logic. And check this out. This is just how simple it is to get going. You don't have to be some coding genius. You just need to know what to ask for. You can literally just tell your AI, hey, rate me the code for these two classic trading indicators, and boom, it does it. This creates this incredibly fast and powerful workflow. It's a simple loop. You write a clear prompt, the AI spits out the code, and this is the game changer. When something breaks, and trust me, something always breaks, you don't spend hours pulling your hair out. You just copy the error message, paste it right back to the AI, and say, hey, fix this. It completely changes the speed of development. Okay, so now we have a bot that follows some basic rules. That's a fantastic start for sure. But now it's time to make it truly intelligent. It's time to plug in that AI brain we talked about, freqai. And this slide really shows you the night and day difference. A standard bot, right? It just uses these rigid if-then rules. If this indicator is below 30, then I buy. That's it. But a freqai bot? It's playing a totally different game. It's using probability. It's asking, what's the likelihood the price will go up? And then it acts based on that prediction, maybe only buying when it's over 80% confident. It's a huge leap from just reacting to actively predicting the future. So, what is freqai at its core? Well, you can think of it as a specialized machine learning engine that plugs right into our freqtrade chassis. It gobbles up all sorts of market data, like those indicators we just generated, and it uses all that information to predict what the price is going to do next, telling the bot the probability of a rise or a fall. All right, now we are getting to the most important and honestly the most mind-bending part of this whole process. Once you have an AI that can predict the future, how do you fine-tune it? Well, the answer is totally counterintuitive, and it changes everything you thought you knew about optimizing a trading bot. Which leads to this critical question. With a normal bot, you'd be fiddling with indicator settings all day, right? Changing the RSI from a 14 period to a 12, and so on. But if you have an AI making the predictions for you, what's even left to optimize? And here it is. This is the paradigm shift. You stop optimizing the inputs that go into the AI, and you start optimizing the bot's reaction to the AI's predictions. So you're no longer tweaking the RSI length. Instead, you're fine-tuning the decision rules. You're asking things like, what's the perfect confidence level for me to take a trade? Is it 80%, 75%? Or you're optimizing your stop loss. Or this thing called the dissimilarity index cutoff, which is basically a fancy safety switch that tells the bot not to trade if the market looks too weird compared to the data the AI trained on. You are optimizing the rules, not the raw data itself. This right here nails it. And this is the key takeaway. So I'm going to say it again. You are optimizing the trading logic that uses the model's predictions, not the learning model itself. You let the AI learn just once, and then you spend all your time perfecting how the bot acts on that intelligence. It is a completely different way of thinking. So once you've dialed in that decision logic, you're on the home stretch. But you can't just unleash this thing into the wild. Let's walk through the final, absolutely crucial steps to go from a promising strategy to a live running bot. This is the responsible path to deployment.
First, you backtest. You have to test your logic on old data to see if it even had a chance of working in the past. If that looks good, you move to paper trading. This is a live simulation with no real money on the line, and it confirms your bot works in the current market. Only after it passes both of those tests do you even think about deploying it on a server to trade with real money. So what's the payoff if you actually succeed? If you build a profitable system? Well, it's bigger than you might think. It's not just about trading your own account. A proven, profitable bot is a seriously valuable asset. You could potentially sell the bot itself to investors, or you could turn it into a subscription service, selling its trading signals. It really opens up a lot of doors.
But what if it doesn't work right away? I mean, let's be real, it probably won't. And that's okay. The crucial point here is that failure isn't the end. You don't scrap everything and start over. You take the bot's trading logs, you feed them back to your AI copilot, and you ask, okay, this didn't work. Based on these losing trades, how can we make the logic better? It becomes a constant cycle of evolution, with the AI guiding you.
And that kind of leaves us with this final, really interesting thought to chew on. In this new world of AI-assisted everything, maybe the most valuable skill isn't being a perfect coder anymore. Maybe the true skill is learning how to ask the right questions, learning how to be a great director for your incredibly intelligent AI partner. What do you think?